Hello. How's it going? We are finally starting Ghost Trick today. Also, hi Kiki and hi Perry. It's finally time. Ghost Trick. Ooh boy. Before I start playing the game, I just want to say a quick thank you to Sylveon Moon for the amazing profile picture. I honestly loved PFP. Let's see. Sorry, I guess this is spammy, but you don't have a bot. You're right. I don't have a bot. I'm the only mod here. Anyway, streamer I watched just finished this game yesterday, so excellent time. Wow, that is very good timing. You finished a Ghost Trick stream, and now you're starting a new one. Let's see. So, a lot of languages. Okay, you can check the controls for the options screen. Uh, Select the details connected to the network unless you view the Privacy policy? Interesting. Okay. Yes, create new save data. So how are you guys doing tonight? Hope your guys' evening was well. We got extras. Challenges, illustrations, music, and ghost puzzles. Interesting. Oh yeah, tell Soul like new profile picture. I will for sure let her know. It's amazing what she did. Didn't get aside from watching 3 streams at once. 3 streams! Wow, man! Sorry for getting a little quiet at times. No, that's understandable, man. Are you watching more Mario Wonder, I assume? Or is it 3 Ghost Trick streams? Art 3, Mario Wonder, and this. Let's go! Up. I assume with controls, I'm just gonna leave everything default for now. And let's get started. Chapter 1, 7:02 p.m. Must have been unconscious for a while. My head feels fuzzy. Kind of like I'm swimming through darkness. When it came to, there was a woman standing there. A woman I don't know. At least I don't think I know her. And then there was a man with a gun. I don't know him either. Well, probably not anyway. Now, I'm not the kind of guy who can just stand back and watch a poor woman get shot. But I have just one little problem. I'm already dead myself. This has gotta be me. No question about that. After all, do you see any other dead bodies lying around here? I like how I'm dead with my ass sticking up. Wow, what a way to go, huh? I feel bad for her. Sure, what can I do? I'm dead. But just as I was thinking this... This is no time to be lolling around dead. Wait, lolling around? You're the only one who can save her. What the? The whole world just changed on me. Welcome to the ghost world, the land of the dead. A voice in my head. Who are you? No time for introductions now. You had to save her. I know you can do it. All you have to do is use your powers. Huh? Me? Save her? How? Take a look at your corpse. Do you see that blue flame? That's your soul. And do you see that bright white spot nearby? That's a core. A core. Just looks like a railway crossing gate to me. Look, the best way to understand is to just try it. First of all, try moving your soul with the directional pad. Congratulations! Your soul has now possessed the crossing gate. So, what? Now I'm a crossing gate? Now then, use the crossing gate to save the woman. What? But how? In a moment, time will start to flow normally again. That'll be your only chance. Listen, when the man pulls the trigger, the woman dies, right? So before that happens, you have to use your power to stop it. Hey, wait a second. I still don't know what you're talking about. You'll see. You'll see. Now then, time will start to flow again. Crossing gate race. Oof. Hold it! Well played. What just happened? That was one of your powers at work. A ghost trick. You mean I made that crossing gate move? That's right, you manipulated that object with the power of the dead. A ghost trick. And all you have to do to perform a trick like that is press A. Now the woman's fate has changed. Albeit just a little. Yeah, she still kind of has a gun pointed at her. Yes, that's not good, is it? But at least now you're starting to figure out how to use your powers. So, I entered the ghost world with ghosts. Possess an object and then perform a trick with it, eh? Now you're getting it. Let's move on to the next step. Try possessing a different core. I see. A guitar then, is it? Hey, what do you want from me? I would have preferred that giant wrecking ball that would have solved the problem real quick, I bet. But I guess I can't reach cores that are too far away. Well, I guess we'll see what you can do with that guitar. Let's set time in motion again and find out. Let me try that again. Who's there? Thank you for the follow, Sylv. Hope you're doing well. Also, thank you again for the amazing PFP. I love it. That's gotta be some of the slowest running away I've ever seen. Looks like I'm gonna have to come up with something more. Let's see, what core is close enough to possess from here? I guess all that there is me? No time to be picky, I've got a woman to save. I like your attitude. It's admirable, truly. But what? If I can manipulate objects, then I ought to be able to manipulate my own corpse, right? Well, tell you what. Why don't you just try it and see? Go ahead and possess your corpse. Alright now we'll set time in motion. Okay, go ahead and try A. Okay. Huh? Nothing's happening. Exactly. Sad but true, I'm afraid. You can only manipulate non-living things. Corpses, even if they aren't alive anymore, aren't really just ordinary things. You gotta be kidding. Wait, what about the woman? What's happening to her? Let's take a look, shall we? If you want to take a look around, you can move the screen. Alright, what do we got? Love the art style on these threads. So angular, so stylish. Yeah, so far the art direction for this game is looking very good. I'm very pleased with how it looks. I've become the 69th follower. That's nice. I'm glad you loved PFP. Yeah, Syl, when you messaged me last night, I was very happy and excited with how it turned out. I was so psyched. Like, I couldn't stop gushing about it, like, oh my god, like... Cease my boot up Ghost Trick while grinding Mario Wonder special stages. Time for a break! Hi Rubbish, how are you doing? Move the screen. It's easy. Here, give it a try. Use the directional pad to move it in any direction you want. Oh. Oh, that's a nice full moon up there. How was that? Whenever you want to see what's going on somewhere, just move the screen. Okay, I got it. Right now I want to see what's happening to that woman. Of course! Well, you know what to do then. Move the screen and see if you can find her. More curious what else is around here. Hey, there's a bike there. Well, sister, this is it. Two things are looking pretty dim right now. My eyesight and your future. Oh shit! Did she just... Huh. Out of my way. Wow, disrespectful. What the fuck? It's done. I'm on my way. Not gonna lie, I do be digging the red suit on this guy. Too bad I'm dead. In the end, it looks like her fate remains unchanged. So what good are these ghost tricks of mine? But just as I was thinking this... Wait, what? What's up with the lamp? Hello there, how are you feeling? Not very well, I imagine. A terrible tragedy. What happened tonight? Ah, ignoring me, are you? It's a little too early for you to be so stiff and cold, I'd say. Ah, so it was you. You were that voice in my head, right? Oh wait, the lamp was talking to us this entire time? Well, I wouldn't say voice, exactly. The dead don't have voices, you see. It's more like my thoughts were being beamed directly into your mind. That's another little trick ghosts can do. It looks like my ghost tricks didn't do much good. She still ended up just as dead as before. That's true, for now. For now. I still have more to teach you about the powers of the dead. Your ghost tricks. Who exactly are you anyways? Before I answer that, I think we should say this young lady. Isn't it a shame to see such a pretty young woman lying here, like a discarded piece of trash? But what can I do? She's already dead. Time for more ghost lessons for you, my friend. First of all, I'll have you possess me. Possess you, eh? Once you've done that, I'll tell you about another one of your powers. Why am I so determined to save this woman? After all, it's not like I know her. But I guess I'll take the desk lamp up on his invitation anyways. My reason is twofold. Number one, I'm not the type to leave women lying around, discarded like trash. And number two, I don't have anything else to lose at this point. Trick time! What's up with the X? That thought bubble you just pressed. Those are your thoughts, what you're saying to yourself in your head. My thoughts, eh? So, the dead don't have voices. And what we think is communicated directly to one another. So these thought bubbles are sort of a stand-in. I think I'm starting to get it. I think so too. Just remember to always keep an eye out for those thoughts bubbles. Okay, good idea. I just might get some important clues from them. Now then, in order to possess me, you first have to enter the ghost world. And L is your ticket in. The best thing to do is try it. L, eh? Guess I'll press it. Oh, I can like move around, okay. By the way, have you taken a look at the middle of the screen? What about it? It tells you what trick you can perform with the object you're currently possessing. Oh, so unfold. Okay, I see now. The information is there for you to check out whenever you need it. So in the case of this folding cot, it looks like I can unfold it. And to perform a trick on the object you're possessing, you first have to return to the land of the living. Oh, okay. This time, B's your ticket out of the ghost world. Well, good luck. We're counting on you. Huh? Who's this we? There we go. Huh? That's funny. What is? Oh wait, yeah, why is that? My corpse and her corpse. There's definitely something different about the two. There's something emanating from my corpse. That's because you're special. What's that supposed to mean? Not everybody who dies gets special powers, you know. So those waves are because of my powers of the dead, eh? Anyways. Congratulations, you passed. Well, what do you know? What prize do I get? A new power. What else? Another one. Now, let's review. You can possess objects and manipulate them, right? Now, what do you suppose will happen if you possess a corpse? Nothing, because I already tried that, remember? And nothing happened at all. True, you don't have the ability to manipulate a corpse. However, there is something else you can do. Oh yeah? What's that? Why don't you try it and see? Alright. What's this? Can you hear me? Wait a minute, what's going on here? Huh. It looks like she's unconscious. Poor thing. Unconscious? But she's dead. Yes, but think back. Remember when you died? When you came to your senses, you've been unconscious too. Unconscious. Come to think of it, the death lamp is right. When I came to, I was already dead. Let's leave her like this for now. And while she's resting, we can save her life. Oh sure, you make it sound so easy. And it is easy. When you use your power on a corpse, you can go back to the past, to a time 4 minutes before that person's death. Wait, what? There's time trap? We're going back in time? Okay. Are you serious? Back through time? That's right, but there's the catch. It only works on new corpses. Corpses that have been dead for less than 1 day. And she's still well within that limit. You might want to give it a try before it's too late. But this is crazy, none of it makes any sense! We're talking about the power of the dead here. It doesn't have to make sense. Now then, let's go, shall we? To the time, 4 minutes before this woman was murdered. Hey, wait a second, I still don't know what you're talking about. You'll see. You'll see. Rewind time, let's go! Wait, so we're a paranormal thing, and we can time travel in time, like 4 minutes? What? Okay, I gotta say I'm very hooked into the game. I love that look, we're talking ghosts, we don't have to follow normal logic. That is pretty good. Don't think about it, time travel usually works best then. Oh my god. I'm glad I knew nothing about the game prior to playing. And so now I'm going back in time to witness this woman's last 4 minutes alive. Not as a fuzzy distant memory of the past, but as a very real living present. Zone D, Waste Center. Wake up, are you okay? What happened to you? Oh no, he's dead. Here's my business card, right here, sister. My little golden friend. You did this. You killed him, didn't you? Instead of playing whodunit right now, you ought to be more concerned about your own fate. Who are you? Some sort of a hitman? What do you want with me? They said we had to rub out all the last traces of Tem-Sick left in this country. Tem-Sick? What in the world is that? Beats me. I just do what I'm told. All I know is, you got nowhere else to run. Time to die, sister. As long as that bad boy Wrecking Ball stays right up there, where it belongs. Look, all I want to know is, who are you? You don't know me, and I don't know you. This is just business. So long, sister. Okay, so it's replaying some of the events, little by little. A shotgun, kind of a flashy weapon for a hitman, don't you think? Not flashy, just thorough. They call me nearsighted Jigo, but I'd never let my prey get away. Ever thought about just buying a pair of glasses? Well, sister, this is it. Two things are looking pretty dim right now. My eyesight and your future. Wait, what? And there you have it, the last 4 minutes of her life. No. It's kind of ironic when you think about it. A woman toyed with by fate, and a man toyed with by a ghost. But she still died. Yes, and you can change that with your ghost tricks. Just like you did 4 minutes ago. Possess and manipulate, eh? Ghost and then trick. And you can rewind these 4 minutes as many times as you like, too. Now then, are you ready? Yeah, let's do it. Wait, so it showed us like a play-by-play first, and then we can do something here? So, this is 4 minutes ago. Huh. Fine, I get that. But what am I doing way down here? That's just how it works. Her corpse was your gateway into the past, after all. So naturally, your starting point is where her corpse was. That makes sense. Okay. And this is where she died. Okay, I get it now. Hop in, then. Trick time. Okay. There are only 4 minutes left before she dies. You had better try and get to her as fast as you can. There's no time to lose. Okay. Time is passing. The last seconds of her life are counting down. Looks like I better get up there fast. That's right. Have a look at the right side of the screen. The right side, eh? The sand at the top of that timer is how much time she has left. Get to her quickly before all the sand is gone. Up you go, then. Okay. Okay, there we go. Open. Okay. Uh-oh, her time is running out. Okay, what will this do? Huh? Wait. Oh, okay. There we go. Can I do anything else, though? So we got mannequin, we got a ball, a blender, and we got a fan. Oh, there we go. Okay. The rope catches onto the blender, and then it pulls the flag up. Just a few more steps. Hope I make it in time. Wait. And then the other stuff that happened just plays by itself. Okay. That's your chance to change your fate. There isn't much time left. This is coming down to a battle of seconds. Okay. Damn it, what's going on here? Nearsighted Jigo never misses, as long as the target's within point-blank range. It looks like you made it, in time. Just barely. Yep, she's still alive. And in that split second, hope was born. Just now, her fate was changed, albeit ever so slightly. Fate changed. Oh, you gotta be kidding me! The bridge is up. And I'm gonna assume that lever there is what I need to turn on. That's because I put it up. And then for that. You hear something? Can I pull this again, or... Ladder? Oh, let's go! We killed a man, let's go! Wait! Nice. He's dead, Jimmy's gone. Oh, that's great. How does it feel to save a lady's life and to end another one's life? So the danger's gone. Flat fuck Friday. Ignore that it's Monday. Hey, I consider it Friday. He got splooted. Mr. Danger, in fact, rolled away somewhere. You used your powers to avert that woman's fate. So I did all that, huh? You most certainly did. And I knew you could do it. So I lost my life tonight and saved somebody else's life. Oh, it's raining. When I came back to the present, it was raining. I had saved the life of this stranger, now sitting forlornly in the rain. Even as the story of my life on this planet comes to an end. A stranger. That word strikes a chord, and a terrible truth begins to dawn on me. I can't recall a thing. Who am I? What is this place? And most important of all, why was I killed? Your story isn't over yet. Who exactly are you anyways? Just call me a Ray. As in ray of light in the darkness. Wow, okay. Jeez. Okay. Ray, huh? So you aren't going to tell me your real name, I take it. You haven't told me your name yet either, actually. I can't remember. Yes, I guess the memories of the newly departed tend to get a bit confused. Some of us get our memories back, others never do. But if you ask me, does it really matter? After all, there's only one path left to the dead, and that is to disappear. Holy shit. Wow. Jesus, going in deep. Disappear. When the sun rises in the morning, I'm afraid you're going to cease to exist. What? Tomorrow morning? But wait a minute, these powers of the dead. Yes? I'd like to use them to save somebody else's life. And whose life might that be? Do you even have to ask? Mine, of course. Ah, I see. But think about it this way. If we could use Ghost Trick to save ourselves, wouldn't I have tried to save myself as well? I mean, look at me. I'm a desk lamp. Why a desk lamp anyway? I'm not really sure myself, to be honest. But in any case, it seems we are unable to use our powers on our own corpses. You're kidding. You'll only exist in this world until tomorrow morning. I'm afraid that fact can't be changed. So there's really no escaping my own death. In the morning, I'm going to cease to exist. Apparently, there's nothing I can do to change that. But, just the same, I still want to know. I want to know my story. The lost story of my fate. Right up until the time of my death. And until I learn that. You won't be able to rest in peace, right? Very well. I understand how you feel. You want to go and learn the truth about your death, as well as you should. I will, but let's see. How should I go about doing that, I wonder? I can't even imagine what the first step would be. The first step? That's easy. You start with her. The person who witnessed your death, she should have some important clues, don't you think? Hey, you're right. And not only that, she might even know who I am. Yes, I'd say there's a very good possibility of that. What was I doing here tonight, in a place like this? That woman probably knows the answer. That's right, never forget that. She's the key to everything tonight. The key to everything? What do you mean? You'll know soon enough when you regain your memory. Yeah, I'm like a blank sheet of paper right now. I should probably keep some kind of record of everything I learned tonight. That's a very good idea. Press the CL to be a record of what you've learned. And be sure to check it out now and again. Memories aren't always the most reliable things after all. Updated the phone book. Alright then, I wish you good luck. Alright, trick time. So, is this how we also save the records book? No. Okay. So it keeps track of the people we met. Me, the mystery. Red-headed target. Ray of light. Hunter in the dark. Phone book is just info on people and places. Okay. And then we got the junkyard. So I guess first things first is make finding a way down there. Shimmy? Oh. You'll get to save at the end of each chapter. Ah, okay. That's good to know. I better not let her out of my sight, and besides, I'm not the kind of guy who can just let a woman sit sneezing in the cold rain. I think I'll try to move closer. I was gonna say, do we possess her? No, okay, we don't. What in the world just happened? The crane moved all by itself, and then that big iron ball fell all by itself. It started raining all by itself, and then an umbrella came down all by itself. Oh my goodness. Don't tell me I have psychokinetic powers. Okay. That's quite the conclusion to jump to. How did saving Lynn go? I left for dinner, lol. I went good, I think. Took me a few seconds to figure out what I had to do with the flag and the fan, but pretty good. Oh, it's a black cat. Aw. I can move around. But seriously, what in the world just happened? What's this? some kind of note. Hold on, I need some water. I want to see that note. I wonder what I wrote in it. Hopefully it's not just a shopping list or something. Yeah, that wouldn't help. Should I check it out? Oh, I can possess a note, okay. Examine. Did I write this note? Maybe I should give it a read. So, you don't remember writing it, eh? Nope. I don't remember writing it, but even more importantly... I didn't get a chance to read that note. Not to interrupt your train of thought, but I wonder if you realize where this telephone call is coming from. Huh? How should I know? How would I know that? Think back. Before you helped her avert her fate, didn't the telephone call come in at around this time too? Oh yeah! Yeah, I remember this. That telephone call. Exactly. In other words, at this very moment, on the other end of this telephone line, is the culprit who ordered your murder. What? Oh my god, the music from the stream is syncing up way too well to the music from the art stream. You just gotta focus on this one. That's good. I recommend you possess the telephone. Once you've done that, I'll tell you about another one of your ghost tricks. That's pretty good timing on your end. Let's see, so we gotta possess the phone first. And then I saw him. Right there on the other end of the line, I saw the face of the man who ordered me dead. Looking a little ugly, dude. I'm not gonna lie. Is it done? Speak up, man. Did you get her? Who is this? Yes, 1,000 pardons, my dear lady. I must have dialed the wrong number. Bald. Tricks complete. So that's him, eh? The man who stole my life. That's right. So what do you think? Would you like to go see him? You better believe I would. Then you would do well to listen to me. We ghosts exist by possessing inanimate objects. However, there's one way we can move from place to place over great distance. And that would be... the dead can jump from point A to point B by moving over phone lines. Say what? I've done all I can to help you. You'll have to do the rest yourself. You're not coming with me? I'm afraid not. My powers have grown weak. I've already used up most of my remaining strengths just to get here tonight. But I had to come to ask for your help. My help? Many mysterious things will happen in this town tonight. I'm trusting in you to get to the bottom of them and find out the truth. You're the only one who can do it. I want you to use your powers as the dead to find this truth. I'm grateful to you for everything you've done, but I can't promise I'll help. Tomorrow morning, I cease to exist. That doesn't give me a whole lot of time. I need to pursue my own mystery to find out the truth about myself. That's more than enough. Huh? If you succeed in doing that, you'll have done what I asked anyway. The one are two in the same. One in the same. This Deathling knows a whole lot more than he's telling me. Hold on, we gotta take care of this. There we go. Be gone, bot. There we go, that's fixed. Now then, from From that call a moment ago, you now have the culprit's telephone number. The rest is all up to you. Oh? Oh, look at that! It's like one of those phone dialer things. I don't know. The landline phones? Is that what they call it? SYS 1729. Rotary, that's what they call it. That's yeah, that's the word. Listen, I haven't seen one in a long time, so I'm not gonna remember those phones. And so, the story of the search for myself begins. A story that will last one night only. Tomorrow morning I will see success, and I'm surprisingly okay with this fact. I thought you were old, Mike. I mean... I'm not that old, I will say, but... I'm not that old. I've been around for landline phones, but I never used a rotary phone. I have to find the answers before the sun comes up. Why was I killed? What exactly is going to happen in this town tonight? LMAO, you can't just call someone old. Unless it's Ollie or Adam. Wow, wow, Perry! But that is true. Obtain a new illustration. View in the illustration section of extras. Ooh. I like this. And a new song. 4 minutes before death. Save your current place and time? Yes. Disclaimer, that's a joke. Anyway, I love the environment design of this game. My god, this game looks great so far. I can't wait to see what else we have. This game shouldn't be like too long, right? Like, I hope. Chapter 2, 7:31 p.m. I mean, I feel like if both have said that, it should be fine. I love the everything design in this game. In this game, personally love this game. Wow. I'm just seeing a lot of I love this game over and over in the chat. Each chapter is like an hour or 90 minutes, so you could do 2 or 3 a stream. Okay, yeah, I could definitely do that, 2 or 3 a stream. Because it's a good game. It is a good game, you're right. I like what I've seen so far, so yeah. Who am I? Why was I killed? The one who is sure to know the answer to those questions is the man who ordered my murder. At the other end of the phone line is the very man who had me killed. Our meeting is all so sudden. I'm not sure I'm really prepared for what's to come. Huh. Yes, if what I read in this file is true, this woman could be quite a bedeviling bit of trouble for us. She needs to be erased tonight. Confound that nearsighted Chigo. His skills are as feeble as his eyesight. Not to worry, sir. I have already taken the next step, sir. What is up with that mask, though? What the heck? Huh, yes, but I say the last thing I ever expected was to talk to the target herself. Even if it was only over the telephone. I must admit, my good man, it puts me in quite the tizzy there for a moment. What is this place? These oddly luxurious furnishing, this oddly refined music? In that odd little machine, I've never seen a room like this before. But one thing's for sure, these people are assassins. And what's more, that red-headed woman is another of their targets. That file the old man has. Maybe it'll give me some information on my redhead. Updated the phone book. And I love from when I play this game. The game has been my top 5 all time ever since I beat it. Wow, top 5. Very high praise for this game then. Wow. Napoleon? Okay. So I can't reach anything else, just this file. Okay. And you close the file up. It seems this file contains information about that redhead, but I can't read it when it's closed. Great Scots! Did you see that? The file, I say. The file reared up and snapped at me, my good man. Nearly bit my head off. Not to worry, sir. I've already seen it so that the target, Miss Lynn, is no longer a threat, sir. But that's not what I'm talking about, man. Lynn, eh? So that's her name, is it? But this file, it's like it's written in a foreign language. I can't read it at all. Might I suggest putting away the file and relaxing, sir? Surprised I still don't have a headache from altering 3 streams at once. Side note, remember to stay hydrated. Thank you for the reminder. I'll hydrate right now. Jeez, these guys are fancy, huh? Living that rich life. You have a very important job ahead of you tonight, sir. I love how that guy just slaps the device. Projector. Operate. Egad, man! Are you trying to give me a case of the vapors? My apologies, sir, but I did not touch it, sir. It appears the equipment is still malfunctioning, sir. Wow, he likes to he likes to say sir a lot. Okay. Bah, granted, technology is certainly a convenient thing. Both our use of it is just plain off. Confounded. Yes, in any case, I don't wish to see the face of our current target, my good man. As you wish, sir. In that case, might I suggest this, sir? Oh, rich. I thought you said living that British life. Wait, what? I mean, are they British? Like, I don't know what kind of vibes I get off from them, like, foreign-wise. They might be British. Hey, that's... yes, Sizzle. If all goes well with our deal tonight, we'll have the power to change the world, sir. Yes, it's a very important night indeed, my good man. We can't afford to make mistakes, and that is why we can't afford to trust that Sizzle. No, we must be very careful. Sizzle. That must be my name. Now that I hear it, it does sound familiar. A deal, eh? What could that be all about? Just what exactly was I up to, I wonder? Might be British. Blue. I think it's probably British. According to Ghost Trick, British people are blue / Jester. We are completely prepared for tonight, sir. Yes, now all we have to do is pluck the fruit of success. One thing's clear, these villains seem to know me. And another thing, there seems to be some kind of connection between me and this Lynn. Why else would our names both come up here like this? Where's your head, man? I told you I don't wish to see this face. My apologies, sir. It appears to be another malfunction. Well, get it fixed, man, unless you want to see me malfunction. Certainly, sir. Please stop slapping that machine. What did it do to you? Okay, so that was not the right thing to do. Spinning this painting around makes the old man's head spin, but that's about it. I've got to find the right timing and get beyond this projector. What I need tonight is a way to flip this situation around. Okay, right timing for something. Can I make him choke on the grape? Oh, there's a fast forward option! That's really good. Ooh, and for a second I had to, like, just smash through the dialogue. Okay. What timing do they want for this, though? Does he do anything else besides eat the grape? Like, the only thing I can think of, like, try to get him to choke in the grape. I don't know why, but that's all I think about right now. Like, is there anything else going on in the background that I'm missing? I'm gonna read that thing again. Gotta be something I'm missing. Spinning this painting around makes the old man's head spin, but that's about it. Or, wait. Maybe I'm supposed to, like, go straight into it. Okay, I think I see it now. Okay, I get it now. Okay, I see what I'm supposed to do now. Those grapes seem to be growing infinitely, so you should be able to choke on them eventually. I kinda wish that was a solution, though. Wait, where am I? I apologize, sir. You're still trying to iron out the kinks, sir. Yes, I just hope that's all it is. How am I supposed to relax and enjoy my grapes? Oh, I'm down here, okay. Nice. There we go. No more fruits for you. It's a miserable state of affairs where I can't even be startled by a telephone that doesn't even ring. Egad! It's even more pathetic to be startled by the same telephone twice, but... The problem must be solved, sir. The Miss Lin problem, sir. What? Lin? Huh, yes. You did mention taking the next step a moment ago. Didn't you, my good man? Yes, sir, I sent one step ahead Tango to her apartment, sir. The telephone call must be reporting in, sir. Very good, very good. Lin is in danger again. This is one step ahead, Tango. I'm at the target's apartment now. And? How was it, man? Have you taken care of her? No, she isn't back yet. What? It only stands to reason. If the target got here first, they wouldn't call me one step ahead, now would they? I don't get it, but in any case, man, once you've taken care of her, then you'll promote me to the head of the Hitman division. But no, man, now you're even getting one step ahead of me. We can discuss my new salary later. Great Scots, now you're even getting one step ahead of your last one step ahead. I'll get back to my job now, sir. Confound it, you're even hanging up one step ahead. Trace complete. Lynn's apartment. What did he say, sir? He asked me to raise his salary. What will you do, sir? Maybe I'll give him some nearsighted Chigo's pay. Lynn, can't lose her. She's my only lead if I ever hope to solve the mystery of me. So I guess for now we go to Lynn's apartment. No! Not the dog! No! Why? I want to kill this guy already. I want to kill this guy. The telephone line guided me to Lynn's apartment. Fortunately, Lynn isn't here yet, but unfortunately the hitman is. And there are a couple of other unfortunate little developments waiting for me, it seems. What the heck? It looks like there's an unlucky little lady here tonight. And an even unluckier little doggy. The poor, brave little warrior. He must have been trying to defend his mistress. If Lynn came home now, I have to do something about the situation and fast. Why would you kill a dog? Plot convenience. Doggy down. Puppy, no. Damn it, I wasn't expecting to see a dead dog right away. Why? Why the dog? Oh, I'm gonna enjoy killing this guy. Or if we get to kill him, that is. I don't know. That nearsighted Chigo is really losing his touch. It looks like the title of head of the Hitman Division will soon be mine. A pro never takes his eyes off his prey. That's the secret to getting promoted. What is this fool mumbling about? Sitting there stuffing his face with donuts? But never mind that, I better rescue that poor little lady. And that poor little doggy too, of course. Alright, so first things first, you gotta do this, right? By the way, fun fact, the two snipers, Tengo and Jigo, are named after the Japanese word for heaven and hell. Tengoku and Jigoku. Ooh. Wow, that's a good naming scheme. Heaven and hell. Wow. That is a very fun fact. Huh? Where am I? More to the point, who am I? Who am I? Oh, are you talking to me? There's a lot of death wordplay in this game. Oh, a lot of wordplay with death. Ooh, that's very fun. Of course, do you see anybody else around me? But remember, right, the dead don't have voices. Their thoughts reach the other persons directly. Oh wait, is this a dog's soul, actually, that's talking? I guess that explains why this dog is talking to me right now. This is your mistress' apartment, and you are? Presumably the little doggy who died here. Died? So I'm dead, huh? Let's see. The dead lose their memories. They even forget what they look like. And so that's what this blue flame shape is all about. Oh. There's no time to lose. Miss Camilla, my Miss Camilla's in trouble. You mean you remember? You know who you are? That's right, I'm Missile. Nice to meet you. I'm a Pomeranian. Oh, Missile the Pomeranian dog. I love the song already. Well, I guess now I know it's possible for the dead to regain their memories. Thanks to this little doggy. Miss Camilla, Miss Camilla! Miss Camilla's in trouble, and I vowed to devote my life to protecting her. But I died before I could rescue her. How could I let her down like this? So you're more worried about your mistress' safety than your own death, eh? I like your moxie, little doggy. Looks like it's time to go back to 4 minutes before this little guy's death. Time to save his life. Missile. Best boy, Missile. Named after the game director's dog, by the way. Oh, that's adorable. It was named after the director's dog? Aw, that's great. There's no wordplay. This is my dog insert. I love that. Mason de Amira. At least I think I'm saying that right. Let's see. First of all, I better see what I can find out about your death, little guy. Excuse me, but where exactly are we? Huh? You followed me? I followed you. You brought me with you, one or the other. It looks like the dead can move around together. This is the land of 4 minutes before your death. Really? We're really here? So that means you're going to save Miss Camila, doesn't it? Aren't you even surprised? I mean, we just traveled through time, man. Not especially. I like this guy. I like this little guy. I mean, Miss Camila can walk around on 2 legs, but I can't do that. So if she can do that, then it's not so strange that you can walk backwards through time. Walking backwards through time. So that's the way your mind works, eh? I guess that's reasonable enough. Come on, let's get started. Okay, first we watch your last 4 minutes unfold. Then we use what we learned to save Camila. Just like when I saved Lynn at this junkyard. If we watch closely, we ought to be able to get a few leads. Keep your eyes open. Of course! Leave it to me to sniff out a few clues. Yippee! Found the remote. Shut that mud up. No, Missile, you're not supposed to bark. The lady next door is crabbier than ever tonight. If it barks again, I'll knock this wall down. Shoot, took me asking the real question. How would a dog rationalize time travel? Don't worry about his 4 tails, by the way. 4 tails? I just think it's cute. A dog having 4 tails, that's normal. You don't want her to knock the wall down, do you, boy? Sigh, why do you like to bark so much anyways? You sure are cute, but just don't get us killed, okay? Darn, I really wanted to watch TV too. Hey, I know, I'll listen to music. Ah, look at him wag his 4 tails. The model looks weird, lol, but it's cute, so it's fine. I'm in the mood for donuts tonight. A rat. I don't really like it when jobs outside the original scope crops up. I have to put it down as a separate charge, and accounting never likes that. But I guess it can't be helped. Sorry, kid. You asshole! The dog didn't do what? He didn't even bark? Ah, oh my god. I did not like seeing that. Me when I shoot a dog point blank. with a sniper. Oh my god, man. F that dude. Bro, that's a rival point blank. What? WTF? Oh. So that's the whole dramatic story of what happened 4 minutes before you died. Wow, look at that, I'm dead. I'm kind of shocked to tell the truth. Okay, let's get started on saving her. Well, let's see. How are we going to do this? It seems to me the easiest way would be for you to take a big bite out of that man's leg. Oh, I don't think I could do that. Whenever somebody I don't know comes around, all I want to say to them is, welcome! Oh. Oh my god. I can't help it. Okay then, I guess the only thing we can do is get the little lady to help herself somehow. Oh, I don't think she could do that. Did you notice her putting those red things on her head? Red things. Oh, you mean the headphones? Whenever she puts those red things on, that's it. I can call her name until my throat is sore, but she never hears me. To be perfectly honest, I hate those red things. You're right. With those headphones on, our little lady doesn't even hear the sound of the intruder's gun. So maybe that's our first lead. Now we know we have to do something about that. Okay, we gotta save this dog. Oh, I can rewind? Interesting. Well, you can't really change the little lady's fate by just standing around watching. The intruder in black will be entering this room in just 4 short minutes. We have to get her cooperation. The first step is to get rid of anything that might get in the way. That's funny. What's wrong? This telephone doesn't seem to be working right now. Usually the telephone line glows red, but it's dark right now. So it's like I can't use the telephone line in the 4 minute before death world. Can I do anything at this moment? What can I even do here? I can't possess a dog, right? To move around. Even if I could, I can't reach it. If we drop into the Miss Fish, Miss Camille will get a scolding from Miss Lynn. All you have to do is pretend it was your fault. That's the way of the honorable warrior. Okay, but you've obviously never seen Miss Lynn when she gets mad. There we go. Okay, so I had to just wait. Okay, that's what it was. How did I manage to do that? Lynn just bought those headphones too. How about if you tell her you did it, Missile? Darn, I can't even listen to music either. I think the gods are playing tricks on me tonight. Forgive me, Miss Camila. I'm only doing it to save you. So what? Now you think you're one of the gods, eh? No, never mind that. The important thing is we managed to change the situation. That's true. At least now we can use the little lady ears to help us. fate changed. So now that we did that, what can we do here, I guess? I'm in the mood for donuts tonight. What will this do? Missile, if you bark like that, you'll make the lady next door start howling. If you keep this up, that wall is going to come down on our heads before we know it. But you'll protect me if anything bad happens, right, Missile? Of course I will. That's quite a big promise for a little fellow. The poor little guy's up against some formidable opponent. The man in black and the woman in purple. The woman in purple. Is he talking about the the lady next door? I'm not even sure what exactly I'm doing here, but I'm just messing around with what I can. Where'd the donuts go? She didn't even question, like, how the donuts move from one point to the next point. There we go. Should probably start paying attention to how much time I have left. There's some music box up there. Okay. And then... turn that on. Do they notice the music box or something? No, they don't. What am I doing here? All doing the... Time is passing. Oh, wow. Um... There's nothing there, so... I don't know if I'm missing like something here, or if I'm supposed to wait for something to happen. Either way, I don't got much time left. What exactly are you barking about anyways? Well, just look at that. It's all sparkling and glittery, and it turns around and around. Besides, it plays that exciting music. What else can I do but bark? Tell me this then. Exactly what are you thinking when you bark like that? Well, let's see. That time there, if I had to put my feelings into words, I'd say they were welcome. I guess that's about sums it up. I guess it's the kind of feeling I'll never quite understand. Oh, wait. So... Listen up, Lozo. I'll make you a deal. If you promise to keep quiet, I'll let you live for now anyways. What a shame. But I guess this brave little fella refused to accept our deal. Missile, no! Shit. Damn it. People often tell me my name doesn't suit me. I guess the only thing to do is hide our little lady someplace where the hitman can't see her. Better rewind time and think about this one. Okay. So hide her someplace. I guess that's where like the small ball I knocked over under the couch comes into play. I have to somehow get her underneath the couch to get that ball while the... Let's see. What can we do? Why don't we hide Miss Camila? But where could a little lady hide in this room? Like, I think I know what object we have to use to lure her there. But the problem is... Okay, let's try to get the ball off the tree. Let's see. So increase the speed for this. Get that there. Oh, okay. I still find it odd how I can go here but do nothing at the moment. So, ball gets knocked there. We open that cabinet to bring it to the, to there. I can't make another donut ball. What do we do now? Without the donut, the sweet guy won't come in, I won't bark. Ah! So, that one donut counts. Messed that up and I have to restart the whole thing. Okay. How do I... Okay, there we go. After fate change. So the rat is key to all of this. It's all starting to connect. Let's move this over here. So we'll get everything set up. Oh yeah, I gotta speed this thing up. Speed it up and then... do that. Oh wait, no, that's not what I want to do yet. Play the music here. Your poor mistress has to get up and quiet you down every time. Yes, I'm truly embarrassed by my own behavior. Hey, look at that! One of the ornaments fell off the tree. I'm not interested in things like that. I graduated from playing with balls a long time ago. You should try graduating from needless barking, too. Sorry, that's one thing I could just never give up. So what if the frat falls donut here? Oh, I see. Okay. Do you want to do something? There we go. Mrs. If we bark like that, you'll make the ladies next door start hollering. You keep this up, that wall is going to come down on our heads before we know it. Okay. Will she see the ball, though? She does not! What? Okay. Do I have to do something else, then? Also, odd how it was like a pink rat that came from the right. Okay, let me... I'm thinking. Can I move fast enough to hit the ball and the pink rat? No balls only something else. Okay. I feel like I got pieces of puzzles here, but I'm not connecting them all yet. One important thing I'm missing here. A lot of trial and error here. Wait. So, yes, stay there. Do that. And I just want to see if I can move quick enough. The red doesn't appear right away, right? It does, okay. Okay. Oh! Did I do something else? Let's go! Did I do it? What are you doing under here, you silly boy? Ah, my little missile. You're always doing the cutest things. Let's go! I changed fate! Nobody's here, eh? My prey's bound to come home sometime. Might as well make myself comfortable in the meanwhile. Okay, dude. Yeah, grab the donut with your gun, huh? The dog will not be shot! Yeah! Well, he came early, but yay, you did it! I did it! That was the final thing I need to figure out. How to get them to notice the ball. There, a little lady's fate has been averted. It has? The poor thing's still curled up in a ball and shaking with fear. Well, yeah, that's true. But that's not so bad. In the scheme of things, I think she's just fine. And look, you're not dead. Oh, you're dead. You're right. We did it. We did it, didn't we? Came. Sorry, I miss Perry's soundboard every time of the day. Sorry, Kiki. I unfortunately do not have a soundboard, and do not know how to operate one either. Perry does have an amazing soundboard, though. We did it! We did it, didn't we? We did it! Well, to be precise, you're the one who did it. Huh? Me? I saved Miss Camila? Yep. You're the one who let her under the sofa, right? You protected your mistress. I can attest to that. Oh, thank you. Let's go. Can I ask a question? Sure, what is it? What exactly are those strange powers of yours? Oh, you mean my ghost tricks? Apparently, they're the powers to manipulate inanimate objects. If they're ghost tricks, and can I do them too? I'm dead too, after all. I guess? That's how it goes, right? I've been staring at those donuts as hard as I could for a long time now. But they wouldn't budge for me. What do you suppose that is? I don't really know. I guess you just don't have that power. Well, I have one thing to say to that. That's not fair! Sorry, but I guess not everybody who dies gets the power of the dead. So what's going to happen to me now? Nothing really. Your death has been erased. You'll go back to being a happy little doggy, living your everyday life. I guess this means goodbye. But we'll meet again sometime, right? Yeah, maybe if you die again. Wow. What you did for me tonight, I'll never forget it. Well, I guess we better be getting back to the present. Time to see what happens next in our story. Sobbing, crying, throwing up, Missile, baby dog. Oh, I love Missile. And now it's a new present. And now a new present is born. The little lady is still curled up in a ball and shaking with fear. And the little doggy is wagging his tail happily. So what am I going to do now? I think I'll watch for a while and see what happens. Still at the junkyard. Alright, got it. I'm on my way. I guess my prey likes to play hide and seek. She hasn't had enough of that junkyard yet, apparently. I can't let nearsighted Geo beat me out on this one. I'd better hurry. What was that all about? You saved me, didn't you, Missile? I know... I just know you did. Maybe I shouldn't answer it. Lynn! Trick time! So... okay. I would assume we have to make our way to the phone now. There's that little doggy all curled up on the floor, dreaming away the life we worked so hard to get back for him. That's fine, but what's up with that core? The dead can't possess living creatures. That's one of the rules Mr. Deskland taught me. So what would a living and breathing doggy be doing with the core? I better try possessing him and see. Oh, it's you! It's you! It's... Come to think of it, I never did ask you for your name. I guess it's good we ran into each other again, then. This is a good chance for us to reintroduce ourselves to each other. You mean you forgot my name already? After everything we shared together? The drama? That tearful goodbye? Okay. A Missile! But you know, it's strange. I wonder why you remember me now that you're alive again. Do you remember your time being dead? Of course! All of it! Okay, let me get this straight. The memory of being dead doesn't disappear, and the dead I meet in the ghost world develops a core when they return to the land of the living. And if I then possess that core, I can talk to that person. It looks that way, yes. Interesting. Camilo, oh thank goodness you're okay. Well, I don't know if I'm okay exactly. You won't believe what just happened. Listen to me, you got to get out of there right now. But what about dinner? I was thinking about spaghetti tonight. I won't be going back there for a while, and you might be in danger if you stay there too. But I already was in danger just a little while ago. Meet me at that restaurant, the Chicken Kitchen, on Dead End Drive. Dead End Drive? I don't know, that's pretty far. Just hurry, okay? Oh, and one more thing. Bring the music box with you, okay? Music box? I love music boxes. Is it a present for me? I'm sorry, but it doesn't play. I can't even get the lid open. Then you can't very well call it a music box, then can you? More like just box. Just break it, okay? It's kind of big and it's made out of wood. Okay, I will. Where is it? I kind of hid it in that room you're in. Excuse me. Oh, and the phone said. Good going. Not again. Darn, now I've dropped this phone in there too. How about if we tell her you did it, Missile? But I sure hope Lynn's alright. I better get going. I know right where Dead End Drive is. But I never saw any music box around here. Where am I supposed to find it? Do you know where it is, Missile? Help me look, okay? Okay, and that's where the music box comes into play. There we go. Do that. I was about to say, how can you walk away from the tree without seeing that box? This is it, the music box. Yippee! I'll leave the remote here. But don't you touch it, Missile. If the TV comes on, you'll start barking. I'd hate to find you flattened underneath that wall when you come home. You're not taking Missile with you? Come on. Okay, I'm leaving now, Missile. I have to go help Lynn. She's like a sister to me, you know? You be good while I'm away, and no barking. No, take the dog, no! Take the dog with you! Take Missile! No! Aw. Still, no peace for the little lady. And the redhead Lynn is facing a new crisis right now as well. Meanwhile, I'm in a bit of a pickle of my own. With the receiver at the bottom of the fish tank, I find myself still trapped in this apartment. Too bad I can't just curl up and go to sleep with my tail wagging too. Because there's something I must do. The question is, how do I go about getting out of here? Camille after experiencing a home invasion with an armed guy. Okay, but what do you want for dinner, Lynn? Hey, I mean, that's asking the real question right there. What do you want for dinner? How did she fit in the box in her pocket? Does her dress even have pockets? Oh my god. Did her dress not have pockets? I wasn't paying that much attention to the detail. Oh my god. Missile's more of a house dog, lol. I was hoping we could bring Missile along. Music. Obtain a new song. Welcome to the salon. And save my current data. Save complete. Continue playing. You know what? I was thinking about calling it quits after this chapter, but I don't work tomorrow, and I feel like playing a bit more. So, let's go. Chapter 3. Chapter 3, 8:04 p.m. Woo! Once again, Lynn is in danger, and I think she knows it too. I sincerely doubt she'll be coming back to this apartment tonight. She and I are connected to each other somehow. She's my only lead, and I can't lose her. I have to get to her and fast. With the telephone in this apartment being out of service, my only hope of escape is to find another telephone. No, Mr. Desklamp here. The only friend I have to talk to is that nice little doggy curled up there on the floor. Alright, let's go talk to Missile. Oh, hello, what's up? I was wondering if you could help me. I'll certainly try. But the only thing I'm really good at, though, is sparking. There really isn't much else. I think he might be right there. But I'm really good at barking. Miss Lynn comes chasing after me with a broom. The lady next door kicks the wall. I've got quite a bit of influence around these parts. Interesting. Well... what if we do that? If you keep that racket up, I'll bring this whole oh my god, how do you say that word? Dilapidated. How do you say that? Dilapidated building down on you. Oh my, what is that word? What? Dilapidated. Okay. Dilapidated. Okay. I can't say I've ever heard that word before. Okay, we'll be heading out soon. Thanks for streaming. Alright, Sil. Have a good night. Thank you again for the PFP, and thank you for stopping by. I really appreciate you. Have a good night. Did you hear what I just heard? You mean the lady next door's angry howl? No, forget that. It was the sound of a telephone ringing, coming from the apartment next door. Oh, I get it. You're thinking about borrowing her telephone, aren't you? But how are you going to do that without breaking the wall down? Well, the lady next door is kindly offering to do it for us. Yes, but she's mostly hoping to crush me underneath it. I wonder, is she actually supposed to break the wall down? No, there's another way over there. Okay. Or maybe not? Um... Let's see. Is there something in the attic we can do now? Like, any new objects we can possess, maybe? Nope. There we go. Oh yeah, I gotta slow this down first, and then... And we move the cart again to the right. No, we cannot. Can we ask the dog to move? Come on now, can't you bark any louder than that? Louder? But then that lady will knock the wall down on top of me. We'll worry about that when it happens. Anyways, I'm barking as loud as I can already. I need to have this little doggy put some more energy into it. Let's see, wasn't there something else around here that gets a reaction out of him? The TV? Wait. There we go. Oh my god, so violent. What the heck? Jeez, then the dog flying. Wow. I told you, didn't I? I told you I would knock the wall down on you. Jeez, rude. A lot of people in this game are violent. True that. So, this is what it feels like to have a wall knocked down on you, huh? It's more like she knocked you out through the wall, really. I'm still alive, aren't I? You are, but the TV and the star ornaments aren't. Remember, I'll never bark again, not as long as I live. But wait a minute. It looks like all that commotion wasn't for naught. Huh? Your barking made her create a pass for me. It did? But the wall is still standing, just like before. But there are paths only the dead can see. Oh, those kinds of paths. Trick time! Shout out to him next door who will kill you with a wine bottle. Kind of insane. Everyone here is just a little bit off. Yeah, I haven't noticed. I did it. I broke into this lady's house. So you're leaving, huh? I guess so. You're going to save Miss Camila and Miss Lynn? I have to follow my own mystery first and foremost. That means everything to me. But you will save them, right? If it helps me along my way, then yes. I don't have any powers of dead. I'm not even dead, actually. But I want to find a way to go help Miss Camila, too. We create our own paths, right, Missile? That's right. Okay, I'm leaving now. Guess this is our second goodbye. It is, isn't it? My name is Sizzle. If we ever meet again, that's what you can call me. Sizzle, huh? Got it. You know what, Sizzle? I'm going to create my own paths, just like you said. Oh, look at him go. You go, little buddy. Go open that door. Tonight is that holiest of all nights, my deadline. All I need to get some inspiration from the muses is this bottle and some cheese. Here's to the boorish people next door. Updated the phone book. Are you alright, my darling angel? Have you taken your medicine like a good girl? Game has a very cartoonish charm. Very goofy, but it works. It works really well. Like, I've been enjoying it so much. Go, little buddy. Give yourself head trauma. He's going to give him some brain damage. Concussions aren't real, guys. You're right. Concussions don't really exist in this cartoonish world. Well, here I am in yet another stranger room. What's with the oddly tense of this place? Now, where's that little treasure I'm looking for? Ooh, there's a phone. Now, if I can just borrow it. Alright, let's see. A dictionary. This thing's too heavy, I can't manipulate it. It's more like a weapon than a book. Interesting, more like a weapon. I'll keep that in mind. Go, little rat. Go. Do what you're meant to do. Well, I freed the rat, so what's next? Can't really do much from here. Oh hey, the rat's back there. What's he doing there? Oh! Wait, no, that's a dictionary. That's not the rap. Well, this still has very limited knowledge of things around him. It's great. What I've actually never seen the new version of this game, and this remastered soundtrack is so good. Really? So is this your first time, like, looking at anything related to, like, the Switch version? Or, I guess, the new updated one? Because, well, it came out both Steam and Switch, right? Is it only on Steam and Switch, the new Ghost Trick? I thought it might be like an Xbox, maybe, or PlayStation. It's on everything, I think. Okay. Wait, what did I... Okay. Hmm. The remastered soundtrack is good. Very faithful. It has some good twists. You can also switch to the original in the pause menu if you'd like. Really? That's very cool. Like... Oh yeah, there it is. Original, arranged. Okay. I'll have it as on for like just a bit and then switch it back to the arrange. Also, I wonder if I'm supposed to like to poke that rat as it's coming up. Nope, that was not it. What? Okay. Will this rat do anything but just leave the windmill alone? Oh, Mr. Prime Minister, listen, I'm a married woman, and I'm a Okay, what is this band? What? What? And I'm a married man, but we cannot resist this any longer. I'm ready to abdicate it all for you. Even if it means my ultimate ruination. Ruination, is that even a word? And that abdicate just doesn't look right somehow. You can't call every smut you read fanfic. True enough. You know what? I shouldn't say that every time. It's going to nag at me until I'm sure. Okay. So I have to actively, read into their thoughts. Okay. You can't be overwhelmed by something. Can you be just plain whelmed? It's going to nag me, I'm sure. Let's see, I know I put it here somewhere. Now where could I have gone to? I think she's just narrating. Oh, okay. Okay, that would make a lot more sense. No, Mr. Prime Minister, we mustn't. If the people ever find out, I don't care what they might think. What do the plebeian masses understand anyways? Certainly not our love. What is this Prime Minister talking about? I never even heard the word plebeian before. This is going to nag at me until I'm sure. What, was there a child in the room? Yeah, probably. Oh, that's... okay. Okay. Let's try this. So, okay, I think we have to get her to notice the rat, I'm pretty sure. Like, that's gotta be it. Right? That's gotta be it. We have to get her to notice the rat somehow. I mean, based on what he says... maybe that won't build up her strike power by hefting this puppy. It's more like a weapon than a bug. Because, I mean, I could see her lifting the book, trying to smash the rat with it in a panic. I can see that happening. There we go. Okay, I see now. So let's do that. Get the rat ready. Stay at the fan. Once she notices, I have to activate the fan right away. There we go. There it is. But it's strange. I know I left the dictionary on the shelf. It's as if some little angel were playing naughty tricks on me. Perhaps my darling angel? What is it, my darling angel? Ow, my head hurts, Mama. You poor dear, and no wonder, with a fever of 102. Here's to a night of fever, hotter than love of my Prime Minister. It's almost time to go out for my lesson. Can I take the night off? Yes, I suppose that would be best, but wait a minute. I bet you're happy to have an excuse to get out of it, aren't you? Not especially if I ever don't want to go, I just don't go and I pretend I did. I go play with Camila next door or something. Here's to the blunt honesty of my darling angel. Hey, today's Papa's birthday. Oh, is it? Aren't we going to celebrate together? Let's not talk about your father, dear. Now Mama has to go back to work. I have a deadline tonight after all. Mama, wait! I have just one thing to say. Don't try and put me in the middle of you two, okay? Whatever could you be talking about? I know what's going on, you know. You write novels and Papa wants you to stop. But it was very selfish of you to take me and leave the house. I want to go home. Now, it's time for good little girls to go sleep. Especially sick little girls. I hate you, Mom. Did she... Wait. Did she... Is this considered kidnapping? With the way she's describing things? Huh. Huh, okay. No, but also... I mean, I don't know, like... I understand they're like... Okay, what I get is that their marriage is on the rocks, but also, like... When she says being selfish by, like, taking me and leaving the house... That's what I think of right away. I mean, I don't think it is by law, but technically, yeah. Okay. So, I'm not wrong to, like, think that way, right? It's not wrong to think like that. What is going on? Oh, I made a typo. Good! It's not. Okay, that's good. Telephone's right over there. If I can only get to it. I just need to jump over there somehow. Better keep my eyes open for just the right time to make a move. You can legally leave your husband and take your daughter with you because children have no free agency in the world until a certain age, but... Great. Okay. I mean, I would assume you have to go to court for, like, to claim custody over a child or something like that. But I guess not. There we go. Lot of paper. I don't think there's that on the rocks, though. Legally, both parents still have custody. Okay. Look at me go! I'm all the way up here now. Got it! To the phone. Hello? Is that you? How many times are you going to make me tell you? Tonight is not the holiest of all nights, my deadline. Please, I'm begging you, change your mind and come home to me. I think you're the one who needs to change his mind. Please, put yourself in my position. You can write your novel just as well from home. Until you can change your mind, your daughter and I won't be coming home. Even if that means forever. Let me talk to Amelie then, at least. You can't talk to her. She's sick with a fever right now, and I won't have you giving her nightmares. I want to talk to Papa. Nah, I don't want to hear your voice anymore tonight. Please, wait a minute. Don't try to call again. I won't answer. I refuse to answer. Alright, this lady's psychotic. Okay. Okay, that's... Into the phone network we go. Troubled man. Are you alright, sir? I order all of you not to come near me. I beg your pardon, sir. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have yelled at you like that. But I'd like to be left alone right now. You may go. Yes, sir. Oh boy. Another strange room and another strange person. I wish these telephone lines came with nameplates or something. Jeez. Medicine bottle. Was I supposed to do something back into the room, maybe? I don't think so, but let's see. I know I saw the speech bubble pop up for a second before I left. Still typing away passionately, you see. She typed her fingers to the bone to complete her tale of love, I imagine. The little girl with fever seems to be sleeping now. I hope she's having sweet dreams. Oh. There's the Prime Minister. I guess not. Great. That writing is infecting her mind now. No, I can't do anything here, so... Back to the Trouble Man's office we go. He still appears to be deeply troubled. If he doesn't have any work to do, why doesn't he just go home and go to bed? Maybe the fact he doesn't have any work to do is what has him deeply troubled. I have quite a bit of work to do myself. Don't know which of us is in a more enviable situation, though. Clear the Curious Soul. Unlock Curious Soul background. Interesting. Maybe I'm like... Maybe I'm not supposed to go there to the office? Because I do have the option to go back to the other areas. So maybe I could do that. Not much time has passed since I was here last, but the situation has changed. Looks like they're examining my body. I wonder who they are. Hey, it's Death Lamp! And besides them, a certain somebody else wriggles and bounces happily. I wonder who that person really is, too. Welcome back. You weren't gone very long. What's going on here? Police are here to start the criminal investigation. You know, into your murder. My murder case, huh? Where's Lynn? Is she alright? So you found out her name already, did you? I'm impressed. It sounded like she was in some kind of immediate danger. Not to mention the fact that Hitman is after her again. Well, you don't have to worry about that kind of thing. He was just taken into custody a few minutes ago. Custody? You mean she was arrested? But why? I don't know. I'm just a desk lamp. I better see what I can find out. Quite a thing, huh? This case? Yeah, one of our own. A murderer. Heads will roll over this. And she's a rookie too. I heard she was carrying out some crazy investigation. Rookies aren't given crazy assignment like that. Not even rookies like Lynn. Yeah, but I heard she was special. She's got a strong ties to Inspector Cabanella of the Special Investigation Unit. I plan on moving up the ladder on my own merits myself. Well, we detectives shouldn't be standing around gossiping. Never know who might be listening. Like me. Like me? Okay, we're doctor, and he's blue, so that's not good vibes already. I think we can safely assume the cause of death was the bullet he took in the chest. Bring the stretcher. I'll look into the rest back at the lab. Would you mind waiting here for a bit, Doctor? Inspector Cavanella, head of the Special Investigation Unit, is on his way now. Special Investigation Unit? What do they want with a case like this? I don't know, but Cavanella's our top investigator. We don't want to get him all bent out of shape, or there will be hell to pay. Don't see what that has to do with me. I don't really get what Cavanella wants to come for either. It's probably but a bit lark for him, but it makes things tougher on us. Hey, watch what you say behind his back. Never know who might be listening. What is up with this weird doctor? Okay. Is that the doctor? Is that the inspector, I mean? Not the doctor. Ah, the tension of a crime scene. I see you guys are excited. Okay. Yeah, nothing like it, baby. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Wow. Evening, boys. How's it looking? Inspector Cavanella, thank you for coming. Allow me to report, sir. Fine, fine. You just hold that thought. I'm gonna make a little phone call first. You go, man. Dance to your heart. Oh my god. So this is the head of the Special Investigation Unit. He seems, unique. Updated the phone book. Trick time. Okay, he's pretty great so far. Deal me the deal. How's it going over there, baby? Going? How's it going, you ask? You'd like to know how's it going. I would say it's going well enough, but fair to average. I'd have to say, yes, it's going alright. Not the man I was hoping to talk to there, baby. Do me a favor and put that other nice man on the horn. Now, would you? That's a fine fellow. If it has anything to do with this park, I'm the one to talk to. I'm the guardian of this park, yes? Interesting. Alright, sorry about that, Inspector. I just got here. Well, glad to hear you made it. That other fellow just about threw me for a loop. Started blabbering something about being guardian of the park or some such. Yes, him. Sorry about that. Well, start doing your staking out thing, baby, and buzz me if anything comes up. Yes, sir. The park. Okay. Now then, sir, if I may make my report, sir. Doc, yoo-hoo. Oh, Doc. Like I said, every single character in this game is touch fit insane. I see that. Wow. Talking to me? I need you to handle this case with your finest care and attention. Would you do that for me, Doc? Don't need you to tell me how to do my job. Anywho, I'd like to see the suspect now for me. Lynn, sir? I asked her to let herself be taken into custody voluntarily, sir. She's being detained in the junkyard superintendent's office right now. Super's office, huh? Super! And where's that? Just beyond where you parked your bicycles, Inspector. I'll go interview the suspect then. Yeah, nothing like it, baby. Carry on, boys. Good luck, sir. He's great. Oh my god. Alright, so how do we get up? If we can get up, that is. Yes, you do have to /get to watch him walk everywhere. Good. That's great. No, lovely. I will not I will not object to that. I will gladly take that. That Inspector Cavanella, he sure has a strange air about him. You can say that again, and I've never seen anybody use stairs the way he does. I hear he's dancing his way up the stairs with promotion that same airy way. And I hear Lynn is his personal favorite. What's the deal between those two? Hey, how should I know? I think we pretty safely assume this was the murder weapon. Oh no, that pistol. Yep, same model as the pistol you detectives carry around. You don't think it's Lynn's, do you? This is not good. If it is hers, it's all over. So Lynn is a detective, and the murder weapon might be her pistol. What could it all mean? So this is the weapon that took my life. The pistol, eh? My memory seems to be hazy on pistols. But I have seen them before, that's for sure. Let's see, this part right here is... Fool, you want me to fire the thing? Aim it in your own direction! I didn't fire it. I'm the victim here. This is the act of somebody who's jealous of my abilities as a detective. Well, what are you glaring at me for? I'm hardly jealous of you. Well, guess that proves it's a real gun. Bang! What was that? Is that what I think it was? The sound of a gun. I got a bad feeling about this. Every time that phone rings, it's bad news. It's like that old riddle. Which came first, the ringing of the phone or the crime case? If you say so. Ah, there you are. Do me a favor and have the dog come to the super's office, would you? He seems pretty busy at the moment, sir. Which one are you? The green one or the blue one? Huh? Oh, I'm the green one, sir. Listen, Greenie, get the good doc over here this instant. Or I'll see to it you never wear a green suit again. Yes, sir. I'll send him right up, sir. Wow, you sure became aggressive. Please, doctor, go to the superintendent's office immediately. If I must. What on earth happened? Classic cop behavior. Didn't even threaten his job. Wow. That limb's being held in the junction superintendent's office. Sometimes we standing around, you're talking to a desk lamp. What's going on? Don't ask me, but something seems really wrong. That shot sounded like it was coming from somewhere around the maintenance building. Alright, let's see what's going on here. Yet another gunshot rings out in the lonely junkyard on the edge of town. The sound gives me the feeling a new death will be waiting on the other side of the line. Apparently, I'm not the only one the Reaper's interested in tonight, but as long as there's anything I can do about it, I don't plan on letting anybody else die. Clear 8:04 p.m. to 8:23 challenge. A new background. Okay. New song, Madam, a Fragrant Rose. Let's go! We got the lamp illustration. Let's go. I feel like I've won this game already. And save data. Oh wow, we're at the end of the chapter, huh? I wasn't expecting this chapter to be that short. Or it didn't feel that long. Wow, okay. So that's like... What, we did 3. Yes, we did 3. Okay. Alright, I think this is where I'm gonna call it then for the night. I kind of don't want to, but at the same time, I shouldn't be playing too long. Some chapters, no one dies. Some things you have to fiddle around and get yourself places. Ah, okay. One more chapter? Okay. High secret. Nice of you to break your silence. One more chapter. Wow. Also, that wasn't that much shorter. I think you're gaslighting yourself. One more. It's only 9 p.m. Wow. Come on, man. What else do you have to do? Wow. Wow, Kiki. You really have to say that? Fair enough. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I could go for another chapter. Chapter 4, 8:23 p.m. Oh, I'm like 4 minutes away from that time. Yeah, I'm right. Get a better rebuttal. I could, but like, you see, I don't wanna like work on that, you know. Peer pressure, yeah. Peer pressure. Changing a person's fate is no easy task, especially when their fate is death. The scene at the other end of the line is pretty much what I expected, all except for one thing. Lynn is dead again? No, Lynn! Hang in there, baby! It looks like some piece of trash shot her from the top of the pile of garbage outside. Here, let me take a look at her. Maybe there's something Sorry, can't allow that, Pigeon Man. I investigate and you superintend. You have your job and I have mine. Let's leave each to his own profession, shall we? Yeah? Well, here's what I think. How much of a pro can you be if you let her get shot right in front of you? I like this guy already. Anyway, have it your way. I'll say it out of your hair. I would assume it's that one step ahead guy again that killed her. And he just slides down the rail. Nice. Doc, what took you so long? Quit dragging your feet. Who are you to shout at me? Now let me have a look at the victim. I haven't even looked yet, but I can already tell you she's dead. Her second death of the night, actually. Wait, notebook. What's up with this blinding pink notebook? Somebody stuck it behind the bookcase at a half-fastered angle. Maybe that's the superintendent way of tidying up. Got a motor here. Unconscious this time as well, hey? Where am I? She's coming too. What happened to me? Excuse me. Are you ignoring me? Oh, sorry. I'm still not used to talking with dead people, you see. Dead? So I'm dead, huh? Try as I might, I can't seem to remember who I am. She's starting to remind me of me. Who am I? Everybody seems to call you Lynn, if that's any help. Lynn, huh? Pretty cute name. And apparently you're a detective too. Detective? You mean that super cool kind of cop that solves crimes and upholds justice? Sounds like a pretty subjective description, but yes, that's kind of detective. That kind of detective. Hey, wait a minute. Are you starting to remember something? There's no time to lose. What the? What? Something really unusual is going down in this town tonight. Yeah, I certainly won't argue with the really unusual part. That's not your face, you know. Take another look. You're the dead one. Alright, of course. It'd be pretty heinous if I looked like this, I guess. Wouldn't it? Wait, so... what? Huh? I don't know if heinous is the right word. Okay. Wow. There, now this is more like it. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. Oh, wow. I was about to start questioning things like, how are you dead? I thought you were alive. Oh, man. Something really unusual is going on in this town tonight. Could it have been anything to do with my death, I wonder? Tell me, what is going on in this town tonight? Don't ask me. Huh? I can't remember a thing. I think it's probably because I'm dead. Everything's so confusing. Can't you do something? Hey, you're asking the wrong guy. But I got some things to ask you about. Yeah. So I died, huh? Yes, apparently. I'm very sorry. How could this have happened? And after I just passed my tests finally this year. My exciting career of catching the bad guys had just begun. And now look at me. Why did I have to go and die in an old junkyard like this? Poor kid. The shock is setting in. And so I told her everything that happened tonight. About ghost tricks, possessing and manipulating objects, and about going back 4 minutes before a person's death. This actually isn't the first time you died tonight, you know? You were already shot and killed once before tonight. And you saved me? That's right. You don't remember? Jesus, what's up with the falling? It's like sliding off and falling. Yes, I think I do remember something like that happening. Vaguely. Yes, I did get shot by a blue man dressed all in black. I guess this means that even if a death is erased, the memory of it remains. So, I died twice already tonight. Wish I knew what to say to her. Guess I'll just have to wait until she recovers a little. Hey, I bet that's some kind of record, don't you think? Yeah, you're Probably, right? Looks like she pretty much recovered already. I'm looking for the answers to the questions. Who am I? And why was I killed? Do you know anything that might help me? The only thing I know right now is that my name is Sizzle. Your name is Sizzle, huh? I think so. It rings some kind of bell anyway. I think I was killed tonight while I was meeting with you. So you must at least know me, I think. I was meeting with you? Yes, in the junkyard outside. Yeah, it's coming back to me. I remember now. I knew it. I knew you were the lead I needed. But I'm so sorry. I don't think I can help you. Why not? Because I don't know you. Well, what do you mean? I thought you said you remembered me. No, I said I remember something. I remember the fact that I don't know you. Wow. No way. So you don't know me, huh? Nope. Wish I did. So do you suppose we're just two strangers who happened to meet tonight? No way. I don't think it was any accident. Why in the world would I be out here in the middle of nowhere for no reason? I was asked to come here tonight. Asked to come? By who? Can't you kind of guess where this is going? You're kidding. You mean... Bingo. By you. I asked you to come here? But why? That's what I was going to ask you. Why did you ask me to come here tonight? Way out here in the middle of nowhere. You gotta be kidding me. If it goes without saying that I don't remember. Everything's so confusing. Can't you do something? Lynn. I'm not saying you owe me or anything, but I have a favor to ask. What is it? In the next 4 minutes, you'll probably come back to life. When you do you think you could try to find out about me before tomorrow morning? Who I am and why I was killed? I'm really sorry, but I can't make any promises. Why not? I don't remember very clearly right now, but I think I was investigating a case tonight. A case that is very, very important to me. So even if I come back to life, I don't think I'll have time to find out anything about you. I know that's a terrible thing to say to the person who saved my life once already. I'm really, really sorry. I see. That's too bad. But I'm afraid I'm still going to ask you. Ask me what? Ask you to save me. Even though I probably won't be able to help you. I know it's selfish of me, I really apologize. But I just can't die. Not yet. Not like this. I'm investigating something important tonight. I think maybe that might be the reason I was killed. But I still want to solve the case in spite of all that. Am I out of line? Didn't I tell you a minute ago you don't owe me? Huh? I'm certainly not gonna treat your life like some kind of bargaining chip. I'll save you. What you do after that is up to you. Thank you. So, you ready to go back? Back to 4 minutes before you got shot? Alright, let's go. Leno's so very helpful lover. Slash Jen. She's trying her best. Lynn's second death. I'm heading back in time to rewrite her fate. Faced with those circumstances, she could have just lied and promised to help me, but she didn't. That's when I knew I could trust her. Maintenance buildings. Super's office. I have a bad feeling about this. Detective, is everything okay? Oh, I was hungry, so I was trying to get something delivered. What? Don't do that. Oh, I'm sorry. You should leave jobs like that to me. Is chicken alright? 1 chicken dinner. Oh, that's okay. I'm not feeling very hungry anymore. I'd like to go back to the station for a minute, though. You would? Oh, I'm afraid I can't let you do that. Inspector Cavanella's on his way. He'll be here in any minute. Okay. Evening, patrolman. Good evening, Inspector Cavanella, sir. Nice work. Now do me a favor and take a little patrol around outside, would you? That's a nice little fellow. Yes, sir. Yo, how's it going, baby? Inspector Cavanella, what are you doing here? Okay, I need some water, actually. I thought the Special Investigation Unit had an important top-secret assignment tonight. What does that matter at a time like this, when my Lynn is in crisis? I appreciate it, sir. Wait a minute, did you just say crisis? Don't tell me I'm being suspected. Suspected of shooting that pointy-haired man in the red suit. I mean, I've never even met the guy before. Never, baby? Oh, well, before tonight, I mean, he asked me to meet him here. He said he had important information about the big case I'm working on. He's the one who contacted me. I see. But it's funny, isn't it? I took a look at the list of the cases your station is handling right now. And I didn't see you listed as involved in any big cases. You know, I don't suspect you, baby. Just trying to clear things up. You're not the type to ever shoot anybody. Hey, who knows you better than me, baby? You know, if anything ever happened to you, I'd never be able to look Kim in the eye again. Inspector Cavanella, I'm going to ask you a question. Yeah? And what's that? And I want you to answer honestly. Is it tonight? Is that when it's happening? I have no idea what you're talking about, baby. Get down! It seems to me that baby is indeed under suspicion. By Inspector Cavanella? No, he's not like that. Just for the record, did you shoot me? Me? I would never do anything like that. Anyway, it looks like the hitman fired from outside. He did try at least. It'd be hard to prevent the bullet from coming in through, though. In any case, let's just give it a try. Our 4-minute game. So the shot came from the window. Okay. You know what? I have an idea. The guy who shot me is outside, right? Looks that way, yeah. Instead of trying to stop the bullet once it gets in here, wouldn't it be more fun to go out and stop the guy shooting the bullet? Fun, she says, with eyes gleaming. Oh boy. You can use the telephone to move around, right? That's right, and I know the telephone number to the junkyard's payphone too. I don't want to get shot again. You know what they say about 3 strikes and you're out. As long as you don't become a ball player, you'll probably be safe. But the telephone thing's a good idea. Maybe I'll give it a try. Where's the telephone? Right there. Okay. Bad feeling about this. Does that trigger anything? Hello, the chicken kitchen. You want chicken? We got your chicken. 1 chicken dinner, please. Would you like an order of fried chicken with that? Oh, that's okay. Wait, what? Sure, why not? Let's go there. It's probably pointless, but we'll be able to do it. What is this fine restaurant? Hello, where would you like that delivered? They hung up. Trace complete. The chicken kitchen. Let's go. Welcome to the chicken dinner. Would you like the chicken or the dinner? La la la, what's the matter? A chicken order 2 lost. If it were 3 orders, that would be a different story though. La la la. Oh my god. Can I like mess around with this guy if I ring the bell? We just popped over here while we had the chance without much thought. But this isn't where the hitman who's trying to kill me is. Clearly. We probably ought to hurry back. It's fine, we got time. Huh, that's funny. What's the matter? This telephone doesn't seem to be working now. Usually the telephone line glows red, but I don't see it now. But we came here by telephone line. Apparently in this 4-minute for death world, you can only use the line while the telephone is being used to make a call. You're kidding, right? As long as the lines are closed like this, it looks like you can't go anywhere. I guess we'll have to start over. Oh, wow. That's great. I getting distracted by the chicken in the kitchen. I was curious, okay? I was very curious. Huh. Okay. Look to see, it looks like a giant nail clipper. You think so? Do you know what it is? Why did you have to ask me? Couldn't you see I was looking away evasively? It's one of those science-y things that scientists uses. Ordinary people like us don't have to know what it is. I don't remember what science is. But it's apparently something Lynn doesn't like very much. You don't remember what science is? Okay. It's a shame I can't like speed like these cutscenes up a bit. Multiple knows he is bisexual, eat hot chips and lie. That's funny. This telephone doesn't seem to be working right now. Usually the telephone line glows red. Wait, is this the same line from the chicken? Yeah. But I want to stop that criminal. Okay. No sense in going over to the restaurant now. Right, can't eat chicken if I'm dead. That's not what I was talking about. The place we need to be now is outside in the junkyard where the hitman works. And the only way to get there is to use the telephone lines. What's up with this blinding pink notebook? Oh, that's mine. Isn't it adorable? Why isn't your adorable notebook in your pocket? I panicked, okay? Don't you shove things in the bookcase when you panic? Who were you calling anyways? It was personal business. Huh. Can't do anything here. Oh. Huh? That's Lynn's notebook. Hey, wait a minute. I thought she was practicing a dance move when he came in. Nope, that was definitely suspicious. No question. I'd better report this. I wonder if I can make the call without her noticing. Ah. And that's our ticket out of here, isn't it? What's up? I've been watching Lynn, just like you told me to, and I noticed something suspicious. You did? So Inspector Cabanello was right. She was hiding her notebook when I came in. Her notebook, huh? Yes, sir. In a very suspicious manner, in a very conspicuous place. Anything else? Let's see. It's pink and it's a notebook. Anything else? Let's see. Come to think of it, she was using the phone when I came in too, and referring to her notebook. Okay, someone will be over later. Don't let on you notice anything. Hey, look at that! The phone's line is glowing red. I bet it will work if we tried it now. I bet you're right. The detective he's talking to is outside in the junkyard. And that's where the horrible hitman is after me is too. Yep, let's go there. I've been waiting for you. What are you? A disc lamp that sounds like an old grandpa? Just call me Ray. Grandpa Ray. You just have to get the grandpa part in there somewhere, don't you? We're souls. We can choose any appearance we like. Which means you have no intention of showing us what you really look like, right? Now then, about that gunshot that took your life. I heard it way up on the upper level, a scant few minutes from now. The hitman's probably getting his rifle ready right now. Alright, I'm going in. I'll get him with those ghost trick thingies. I'm very sorry, young lady, but you don't have those powers. What? Why not? Lamp avoiding the question. I'm afraid I don't know the reason, but only a special few have the power of the dead. What? Are you saying I'm not special? That's not fair. Anyway, we don't have much time. Come on and hop in. Oh, that's right, because the doctor gets called in, right? Or no? No. Okay, who do we hop in with? That horrible hitman that's after me is upstairs, isn't he? Yes, apparently. In other words, we can't stop him if we stay down here. Let's go then. I'm not really big on the idea of getting shot again. There we go. And do that. Well, we made it. Now it's time to hunt down that horrible hitman. He must be around here somewhere, preparing to take a shot. There isn't a lot of time. Let's try to find him fast. I'm going to make it good I'm going to make good and sure he understands what happens to people who point guns at others. There's a gleam in her eyes that's absolutely blinding. Does he knock something over, maybe? Oh! Switch there. I see my target. Time to go to work. I'll be the head of the Hitman division by next month now, for sure. There he is! The horrible Hitman! I think his name is actually Tango, but that doesn't matter right now. We have to stop him from shooting fast. Updated the phone book. Alright, we found our killer. There, we put a stop to that shot at least. We did it, so I'm safe now, right? Well, that changed your fate a little, but it didn't avert it completely. We're not done yet. The Hitman is a professional, and he really, really wants to be the head of the division, apparently. I doubt blocking a shot here, and there's really gonna stop him. If he wants to rough him up a little bit, I promise I won't put it in my report. Let's think of something else before he gets a shot in. Alright, so we found... Oh. Okay, we did something at least. Oh, the police walking around. Nightstick. If I want that position, I have to be careful of even the least bit of light. Division head is my ambition for this year. Next year, my motto will be, if I want to be director, I have to be careful of even the least bit of scandal. So it sounds like he won't show up in spots where a light is on. And next year, I'm going to be spread some nasty, scandalous rumors about him. Oh, look at that! One of the lights went out. There are 3 headlights here altogether. Apparently, we can't have all 3 of them on at once. Our station is crazy cheap when it comes to electricity. Just so another detective could see what he was doing the other day, I had to pedal my bicycle in place to work the headlamp. Very sad tale indeed. Sounds like they're taking things way too far. Thought this was for swinging the crane or arm around. This crane, I wonder if there's some other way we can use it. Hey, did you turn that flashlight on? Wasn't me. It went off all by itself. Scared the heck out of me. Well, just make sure you lay off it. Don't want to waste any electricity. Have things gotten that tight? That's pretty sad. They're really putting the squeeze on us lately about using too much power at sites. They won't even let us use all of our searchlight at once. Oh boy, we ought to be free to do at least that much. Especially on a dark night like this tonight. Nope, still too far away. Okay, still got time here, so let's turn off this light here. Interesting. Wow, such power and speed. I bet that would put a nice stop to my horrible hitman. If it just stopped him, that would be fine. But if it killed him, would I be obligated to save him? Anyway, let's just focus on the stopping part. Apparently thinking about things too deeply isn't something you like to do. Just the right amount. That's the best way Detective thinks about things. Now come on, let's do this thing. Ooh, I just love stamping out evil. It makes me feel so alive. Except for the fact that you're dead. So I kind of find it odd how now you're contemplating about killing a man. When you killed a man, like, right in the first chapter with a wrecking ball. So both of these lights are on. What do you appear there then? Bingo. You got him. This is quite a distance from the target, but it can't work under a spotlight after all. Never mind, a shot like this is nothing for a man of my skills. Mr. Division Head seems to like dark, gloomy places. I'd be happy to throw him in a dark, gloomy cell. Come on, Sizzle, get him! Hold up, when did I become her assistant? Shoot, he moved too far away. Okay. What? Okay, I gotta make this count then. Holy... time went by fast! Let's go! Jeez, that was close. Almost ran out of time there. Did you hear a scream just now? I'm telling you, it wasn't me. Nobody said it was. There. We found a nice dark spot for our gloom-loving hitman. I think your death has just been erased. Again. Fate averted, let's go. Sometimes close calls are how it is. Why not, I wonder? Huh? Why don't I have powers like yours? If I could do things like you do, it could really help me pursue my case. Why only the special few, huh? It's not fair. That's the same thing the little doggy said too. Well, I'm jealous of you actually. You are? Why? Because your life can be saved. Even if you die again tonight, I can save you with my ghost tricks. Nobody can save my life, though. Oh. These powers are dead. Why have they chosen me? Will I find the answer to that question tonight? Sizzle, I'm so sorry. Well, you're free to do as you please now. I guess this is goodbye, Detective. Will we ever see each other again? If you ever want to see me again, all you have to do is die. Yeah, just die if you want to see me again. Okay, got it. I was kidding. Well, I guess we better be getting back to the present. Lynn has escaped death for a second time. But that doesn't mean she's out of the water yet. I better go see how she's doing. I mean, we did make her more suspicious by hiding that notebook, so yeah. That doesn't stay in place, okay. Oh, there we go. And we made it to our phone. Well, it looks like congratulations are in order. You erased yet another death. But I haven't gotten any further in solving my own mystery, though. But that woman holds the key. Don't forget that. Lynn, huh? Now that she's alive again, she's probably still being detained in the Super's office. She won't be able to pursue her case without freedom to move around. I better go back to the Super's office and see her. Sounds like a good idea. I decided to go back to the office where Lynn was being detained. With her changed fate, her story was sure to change too. And maybe that would lead us in some new direction. Now that Lynn is alive again, I wonder what she's doing. She said she was investigating an important case tonight. Could that case be connected to me in any way? Ooh, new illustration. Obtain a new song. And now save. And now here's where I'm calling it quits for the night. Alright. Oh man, this is very fun to play so far. Wow. You guys are right. Ghost Trick is very fun. My god. No secret, no one more chapter next time. I want to get some food and then like rest a bit. Also play more Mario Wonder. I do want to do that too. One more chapter, it's about to pass out. Don't worry. Next time I'll make sure to do at least 3 chapters again. Oh my god, this is really good. I'm glad I took your guys' recommendation for this. Wonder's good too, I guess. Alright. I will have fun with Mario, and thank you all for stopping by. Really appreciate it, you guys, and I hope you all have a good night. I'll see you all for the next Ghost Trick stream. Take care.